Gio, could you first of all give us an update on the injuries, especially for the European squad?
Well, we had training yesterday. Robbie trained with the team. Reed van trained with the team. So we have to train still another session in a couple of hours, but we still have some players injured out. So we have to see who's fit. But I think Robbie and Reed van can travel with us this afternoon.
You managed, of course, in the Champions League before. Is there anything from your experience with Feyenoord you can take into this campaign with Rangers?
Well, I played many times in Champions League. Feyenoord I coached in Champions League, so I know the competition is very tough. It's I think one of the strongest, maybe the strongest club competition in the world. So to be involved in that competition would be fantastic for us, and we have 4 games to realize that, and tomorrow's the first game out of 2. So it's a big opportunity for us. So we do our best and try everything to overcome first Union, and then after we see we have to play.
Hi Gio, the club obviously found a lot of success over 2-legged European ties last season. Just how much confidence and how can those experiences help going into these qualification games?
Well, I think what we did really well last season and also the season before that it's two games. So you want to enter the second game with a good opportunity to go through. So I think we've done it really good last year. We had a good preparation because we're playing against a very good side. So I think we have the preparation is normal, and now we have to execute our game plan and to be in the best of our games for 2 times 90 minutes or more.
I want to ask you something about Saturday, if that's okay. In terms of, we saw a situation where Livingston had possibly a clear second yellow card for their fullback Kankar. Instead of that happening, the official called over the captain, which more or less told the bench to make an immediate substitution, which they did. Obviously, the Rangers bench wasn't happy about that. I wondered if you had asked for an explanation, or the club had, in terms of, obviously might see that in a friendly game, but for the first competitive game, I wondered if you had any thoughts on what happened here.
Well, it's obviously, of course, I saw the challenge on Scott, and I thought it was a clear foul, and also a clear yellow card because Scotty had a good move. He was past him, and then he just tackled him to prevent him to go on, and so I think it was a yellow card. That's why I asked the referee, the assistant referee, why it wasn't a yellow card, and he said, well, that they found it was not a yellow card, but I didn't know. I don't know, because you see, after a couple of minutes, he gets substituted by the bench, by the coach, which is very smart, I think, because I think he knew as well that it was a second yellow and a red card. So that's the only thing you get a player off when his next foul is a red card. So that, I think that's all I know from the game. I don't know what you said about you said the ref said he had to be substituted, or what?
It seemed to me like if you'd spoken to the captain, that's almost a clear message to me, being an official myself, that you're saying to the player, next foul you're off, which more or less tells the bench you should be subbing him off, which I think in a professional game, in a friendly maybe. I just wondered if Rangers would have asked why that would have been allowed to happen in a competitive game like Saturday.
Well, I don't know about that situation. I don't, it's not my. I haven't seen it in the game, so I just asked for a yellow card, and it would have been a send off. That's all I know from that situation. Everything what happened after that, we didn't concentrate on, because we had to overcome a 1-0. We were behind 1-0, so all I concentrated was to get all the energy to win the game.
Yes, good morning. I don't know how you see things, but seen from Belgium, Rangers is seen as a favorite of this game, of this round. I don't know, first of all, how you see things, and maybe especially because you may know that last year Union Saint-Gilloise was the underdogs. It was kind of fairy tale. And how do you think? How do you see this aspect? Maybe it's difficult to play Union when they are underdogs. Thank you.
Well, first of all, it's of course I've seen Union also last year. As you said, fairy tale. I think an amazing year. Promoting from the league, the first league into the main league, and then pushing for the title. It's amazing story, and in the end, Union fell a bit short. And Club Brugge were the champions, but I think it's fantastic for them to even pushing for the title, and which make them now in the Champions League. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for the players, the coach. Of course, the coach he moved on, but the assistant took over, and you can see a clear style of playing. And I know in Europe, the name Union will not sound really familiar for most people, but if you look the way they play, I think they deserve to be in Champions League contention to go into the group stage. So we preparing well. Of course, Rangers is more known. We just been in Europa League final, but in the end, every team in this round wants to go through and to play in the group stage of Champions League, and we have to be on the top of our game to overcome this opponent. So we have a lot of respect for them, and we're gonna push ourselves and work really hard to win against Union over 2 games.
Gio, you just mentioned the Europa League final there. Given the team reached the Europa League final last season, I wonder if the expectations have become greater to reach the group stage of the Champions League. How well equipped do you think you are to reach the group stages?
Well, as I said, if you reach the Europa League final, you will seen as a favorite to go into the Champions League stages as well. It's a very strong competition already in this round. If you see all the teams competing for the last places, the pressure is always there. That's why we are involved in a big club with Rangers. So for me, that's always the case. We have the possibility to have a good month in August in Europe and qualify for group stages. So that's our aim, and that starts tomorrow against Union.